Go ahead. There you go. Sweet, that was good. Actually,
Yeah,
got lost in that for a sec. Nice little D major jam.
Pretty little, just a pretty little thing.
Start up the Wednesday. What's up, guys? Poo Ninja. What's up, Poo? I always love saying what's up.
Daniel, yeah,
great.
Bo's back. I'm back, baby.
Bo's back with us this week. Derek's gone. Not gone forever, obviously. But Derek is here. Yeah, Derek's on a little...
Derek is no longer with us.
No, he's gone for the week. So Bo stepped up. Chris, what's up, dude? Chris from Peg City Pickups is here.
Oh, hell yeah, man. I caught the episode
comments.
with last week with the Peg City Pickups, or was it the week before?
2 weeks ago.
It was so good, man. Yeah,
those aren't Tellys. We got a couple Strats. We got some Tellys too. We have a few different Tellys and a few different Strats and a few different HSSs and a whole bunch of fun stuff to compare. How's everyone's Wednesday going? What's everyone up to? How's your week been? It's always nice to check in with the regulars on these things. And Dean, what's up? Dean, is your name Dean or Nathan, or is it Dean? Is it Dean Nathan? I'm sorry if I'm saying that wrong, but I always want to say Dean, but I don't know if it's Nathan. So I see Derek took his Peter Trout generator with him. No, he didn't actually.
It's right there,
it's right here. We were trying to troubleshoot something and thought it was an amp, and it actually turned out to be a pedal, and just ended up bringing these two in. So we definitely could have just used that, and it would have been completely fine. It's Dean, cool. Sorry, I feel like that was a really dumb question. I was like, I sometimes think it's Dean, I sometimes think it's Nathan. It doesn't really matter. I just need it as Dean Nathan. Some P90s. I don't know. No, we have.
Yeah. I was gonna bring Jazzmaster Coils. It's got P90s in it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. So it's kind of interesting. What's the so there's the
It's
the Jazzmaster and then there's
the Jazzmaster pickup is different than a P90. They're similar looking, but I guess it's the way the coil works or something. I don't know exactly.
yeah.
It's somewhere between like a traditional like single coil and a humbucker though.
Gotcha. Yeah, Jazzmasters to me like sound really cool and they look super sick, but I just get there with all the switches and like everything. It's like
yeah, it's like before I've ever played one. Yeah, the switches are intimidating for sure. It's like looking at a Mustang. It's like I don't know how to work any of this.
Nice. First goes back from university and I got a 95% in your first psych quiz. Daniel, that's sick, dude. Congrats, that's awesome. I don't think I got a 95 in high school, let alone university. So that's
95?
Great. Music, but that was it. And I knew my teacher, so it was all good. That's awesome. Congrats, man. I'm glad to hear things are going well for you. Big difference in the coil. IMO Strats. Yeah, we can shoot stuff out. Like I definitely have gone through like a journey of different pickups, but also guitars. Like I really was a Telly guy for a while, and I recently became much more of a Strat person. Before, I only really used humbuckers for everything, and it was like, why do I want single coils? I can't use that with high gain.
Totally.
And then realized over time, like, oh no, you just definitely can.
I just never got the Strat vibe. Like for years, I was like playing other people's Strats, and I hated them so much.
Yeah.
But over like the last 3 years, I've really fallen into like that Strat style, like that sound.
Late 20s. Early 30s.
Yeah, I'm a grown-up now, man. I'm playing grown-up guitars these days.
Boys now. It was funny. I was talking with Scott too, and he legit like he bought his Ibanez AZ based off of wanting a 7-string that felt more like a Strat, but he was like a shred neck guy for like a while, and then he ended up picking up a Strat and like had never played one in like the 20-something years of playing guitar, and was just like, oh, there's a reason that this is
the most popular
guitar.
Yeah.
It's not just like it's like, oh, everyone knows the Strat. It's like, no, there's a reason. Like
because they're great.
Yeah. So it's been fun like this week. Yeah, messing around with all those, and thought it'd be a good idea just to compare some different single coil guitars and different applications and all that kind of stuff. Keep wanting to give me a psych quiz. I refuse on all grounds that I might in fact be insane. Yep, nothing wrong with that. keeps us entertained here. Yeah, does anyone, right off the hop, it's always nice just to check in and see if anyone has any questions or anything they want us to answer from the last stream or in general, anything you want to hear. Compare each NJ Strat and the humbucker and the bridge. Yeah, we could do that. It's funny, we actually were doing that before, and like they're the same guitar.
Basically,
But this one has something, man.
it's got some kind of mojo.
I don't know what it is.
The color goes a long way, but yeah, something about that guitar, as soon as you pick it up, it just feels so good. It sounds so nice, too.
One of those instruments, and I think that the other one needs a bit of a setup, but like, there's just something about this guitar that just, immediately just feels so there. Like, I don't know. Couldn't miss the Sing Coil episode. Yeah, the Telly is back at Alex's house that has your pickups in it there, Chris, but we'll have to, actually got to hit you up and get another set of those.
I'm going to hit Chris up too and get some pickups, actually.
Actually, speaking of that, like, I want to get a set of the Angry Widows. And kind of Chris was, he was talking about being able to customize them. But like, honestly, at first I was going in with the mindset of like wanting to make a custom humbucker. And then after trying the Angry Widows, it was just like, oh no, this is what I want.
Yeah.
This is great. So,
is that what you had in the
SG?
SG? Yeah, that sounded so
just the
awesome,
Epiphone,
man.
Is Dan working on a triple power amp try wet head asking for a friend? I don't think so. That's not on the immediate list of projects. Of course you can shred on, Malmsteen. Dude, I remember watching Malmsteen on the G3 DVD as a kid.
Dude, yeah, the G3.
How many high kicks?
How many? I wasn't counting them.
On the camera. That was my high kick. It was great. With leather pants and high kicks galore. I remember one time me and my buddies went to play a drinking game. We're like, every time Yngwie Malmsteen does a high kick, you have to take a shot.
Oh,
and we were just toast after one song. We didn't get any further.
Yeah,
than
totally.
That. Yeah, there was like
after one song. Yeah,
there was like 5 high kicks in the first song. And we were just like, no.
He just like steps on stage with all high kicks. Yeah.
So that's I guess right off the hop, like we have two really. Like two single coil guitars, but like those are Fishmans, obviously, which are kind of like the peak of.
Yeah, this guitar was charging. It was plugged into the wall a minute ago, actually.
Yeah, for active pickups, like I've never been a fan, and the Fishmans definitely. I still gravitate more towards passives for what I like to do, but
they don't sound like overly aggressive or like. They don't sound like hot,
exactly.
They're not hot active pickups, right? They're not pushing any.
I think that was what. If I'm not wrong, but the whole idea behind them was that they're just voiced a certain way, and that just kind of helps with
keeping
they're
them,
just powered. They're not like they're not powered to increase output. By any means.
They sound really nice though.
Some of the Generation Axe story is he still using like a legitimate tower of Marshall cabs and not miking anything and just playing over top of everything. I'm pretty sure that's what he did when I saw him on that last time. It's like literally like everyone has the XFX rigs, and then Yngwie Malmsteen has literally a tower of cabs that he refuses to mic, and he just like gets a level out of that according to how loud the band is.
Listening to Yngwie like talk about his like.
I don't know if that's true, by the way, but I heard that and I was like, man, if that is true, that is the best thing I've ever heard.
I wouldn't put it past him at all, man. Yeah.
No. Yeah. Pre-pandemic. Yeah. Hendrix helped shape the metal with single coils. Yeah, totally. Oh, Howling Man, what's up as well? It's funny, screen names once again. All the WTF contest guys. Oh, and that is still going, by the way, and we're going to start doing some more stuff with that this week on the stream, too. We're going to get back into watching some entries. And yeah, because we are going to be still giving away another amp later in the fall. And we have still been receiving entries, but just with some other projects that have been going on, there hasn't been quite as much coverage. So I think, we'll next week maybe jump back into that.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, if you guys would be more, like, let us know, too, what you want to see. But I think doing more WTF contest stuff and giving away some more prizes might be on the docket. So, yeah. As many as Steve will let him bring. Who's Steve? Steve I, right. Gotcha. Is it his tour? Is he, like, the boss?
I would know.
I would imagine Satriani was the boss of anything. He taught Steve Vai. It was funny too, because I know we're digressing as we do, but I was really lucky enough to go at the last NAMM show to like the Ibanez. It was like the release for the new gem guitar.
Oh, okay,
so it was like Steve Vai and Paul Gilbert was there. The Polyphia guys were there. Satriani was there. and a couple other like huge players. I forget who it was, but it like out of all those dudes, like listening to them as a kid, I'd say I listened to Joe Satriani probably the least. And then they went up and did this jam thing at the end, and he just dusted everyone.
Oh, he's
like it was
God,
it was
dude.
crazy. Like,
I listened to a lot of stuff like Satriani growing up.
it was crazy, yeah. Like, and then I guess it just shows you like how understated he really is in his playing and like how musical he is. Because then he goes up and it's like, oh shit, no, you're the best, yeah, for sure. So
yeah, I saw him a number of years ago.
Tony, you can do you can do as many entries as you want. What was that?
I was just saying I saw Satriani play like at the Burt like a few years back.
Oh yeah,
it was like one of the craziest shows I've ever seen as far as like guitar players go.
Who was it? Oh man, who was that with?
This was a while ago. Mountain was opening up. Mountain like Mississippi Queen.
I don't know.
Classic rock band, man. Yeah.
Crazy.
You've never heard Mississippi Queen?
No, I have.
Yeah.
No, I have, but I was just like, really? I feel like I would have heard about that. Like that was just like a.
This was like
a different
2010-ish.
Oh, it was like a while ago.
It was a while ago
okay.
now, yeah.
That would make sense for sure. Cool. The boss.
Try not to age myself too much. I didn't want to say 2010, but yeah.
Anyways, before I went off on that tangent, as I seem to end up doing. Oh, here we go, and I'm gonna do it again. I just respond to you guys. Most of this, it's dude, it's yeah. I don't know if it actually is that, but like there's a certain mid-range character that is so like defined that I think when you're playing quickly like that, there's like a certain amount of attack that you will certainly get with a single coil pickup that you
right, like to it, a note kind of stick out on its own.
Breathiness, I like that. That's really good. Yeah. What are you playing mostly like Fender style guitars right now?
Yeah, I'm playing my Strat more than anything these days. Depends who I'm playing with. Like my rock outfit, I'm playing more my Les Paul still.
And you're playing with a few bands now, eh? Like you've been gigging way more than I have.
I've been playing a lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Playing with Northern Royals is like my kind of main thing right now.
Yeah.
But then I'm playing with the cover band, and actually the singer from that band has started like a solo project a couple years ago. So we've been working a lot on that lately too.
And is
the
that
Sam Gardner band?
That's what you were at No Fun Club with?
That's what I was doing in the studio last weekend. Yeah.
Great. Cool. Awesome, man. Yeah, no, I've been playing like, or rehearsing. It seems like every night.
I'm busy every day. I've been like spending an hour at home by myself in like a month.
Dude, that's awesome. Oh man, I want to get you.
It feels good. It feels busy.
Yeah,
Yeah, I like being busy,
nice
man. I don't like sitting still at all. So.
But yeah, you're mostly playing Fenders.
Mostly Fenders, man. Yeah, my Strat kind of makes it out to every show.
Yep.
With the Jazzmaster as like a backup.
Nice. Cool. People complain about no single coils, but you play real loud. It doesn't matter. Single coil hums versus split coil hums versus single coils. It was funny. I guess we'll grab the Schecter because that has the HSS. Well, I was gonna say let's quickly just listen to these because we have like a very modern set of single coils versus like I know the pickups in this guitar are very, very low output, like intentionally. So I feel like this is the more modern.
Yeah, this does not feel like a low output at all.
Yeah. In the middle there?
I was in the bridge pickup actually, or sorry, neck pickup.
Those definitely have more body.
Yeah.
Like this is very like. Sorry, I gotta get rid of that big old delay there. Yeah, like a little more snappy and it like natural, I guess. Like you get like a lot of the natural resonance. I love like a low output single coil. It's like a lot of just the woody sound, if that makes sense.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Actually, woody, I guess, is a good word for it. What are you on now?
Same one.
Same one. Go to like the fourth position there. Yeah. Those I think are more dynamically like even and full for sure.
Very, yeah. Really nice sounding pickups though, man.
Yeah. This second position on this one is like really,
Oh yeah.
like very, like really like
yeah, I love
country,
that,
which is like, yeah. But what I do like, and it's my, I don't know if I have the gate on here, but like it's pretty quiet, but like if you talk about single coils with high gain. Like I find like you can still get it to sound really heavy like that, but you just have to kind of EQ the amp to, I guess, accommodate that. Like
Yeah.
I have the presence just turned down really low, so the top end doesn't get like
Super squawky
completely
and-
out of hand. Yeah, exactly. If you go to channel 4 here. There's definitely still a character in the attack, but like when
But it, like really rounds that high end out.
yeah, totally. And then the presence being up there.
Wow. Yeah, it's a total game changer,
Right?
man.
Like
yeah.
you just gotta but yeah, those, I guess kind of overall just kind of bringing that down. Like if you're going for a sharper high gain tone, or else you will, like as soon as you get past halfway and it starts to really open up.
Yeah, it gets really kind of bitey.
And then roll her back. And then at that too, like that's just kind of like the top end breakup you're gonna get out of these, right? So
Yeah.
being able to do that and still boost your top end in the preamp.
Yeah, I love that trick, man. You kind of showed me that when I started here like a few months back, and I've been definitely doing that every time I've played through one of these guys, like shows and
At
stuff.
a high volume, yeah, that's a chase trick, like interval sound guy.
Yeah.
Just like, well, not, I mean, I feel like
Not a trick, just like
a lot of
yeah.
people who know amps, but he showed me that. He's like, man, like your top end out of your power section is breaking up because your presence just cranked. Like at a high volume, right in front of a mic, it gets so harsh.
Yeah.
Like doing that and being able to just kind of EQ the top end frequency in your preamp is really nice. How does that sound for the high gain stuff? I bet efficiency. That's nice. Just realized I had a compressor on there. That's not what I meant to do. It's like some Dillinger shit.
Sounds rad, man. Yeah.
On the split.
It still sounds good, actually. Yeah.
When wrong notes go right. We got some questions going here. Would the Dynamis 40 be the best Revv amp for single coils? I guess that depends on what you're going for.
Yeah, really.
You've played the Dynamis, right?
I actually haven't played Dynamis.
Oh, yeah, man, they've been kind of like take the gates off. Yeah, we will in a second.
No,
Yeah, you know. Yeah, I'm thinking. I guess it's more of a matter of what you want to do. Like I'm running the generator 120 right now, and as is Bo, and I guess it depends on what you want. Like I guess the Dynamis is voiced a little more traditionally for sure. Like you're gonna get a little bit more breakup out of the clean when you pin it.
Yeah.
Whereas the clean on the newer amps, like the Mark IIIs, are like
It's clean.
very clean, no matter what you do. The main, like, it's just not quite as saturated of a circuit. So I think if you prefer like more rock type of high gain tones as opposed to metal high gain tones, that would probably be where the Dynamis would be your preference over the generator. Also, the built-in reverb is great, like the built-in drive state. Like it's 3 different kind of like drive stages as opposed to aggression stages on that amp. But it's certainly more like the 120 is very like, I'm just gonna do some hand signs, very much like this, and the Dynamis is very like this, like it's very open, whereas the generators are generally really tight.
Tight sounding, yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So I think if you prefer less saturated, less compressed kind of tones that are more of like a platform tone, you'd probably get along really well with the Dynamis, and dynamically as well. It's really easy. Like you could probably run the green channel on the Dynamis for all of your tones if you're a guy who likes to use a volume pedal or your volume knob or something like that. yeah, that would be kind of my reference. Like people ask G20 versus like, do I get the D20 with the G3 or do I get the G20? And it's kind of the same thing. I think it's more or less like if you want to use the amp as more of a platform, or if you want all the tones to just mostly come from within the amp itself. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You guys want to A/B single coils versus split hums, try to grab humbuckers that have some.
Derek.
Since Derek, no green channel on Dynamis. Not the green channel, sorry, it's the red channel. Sorry, that's I meant when I meant green channel. It's the red channel,
The drive
channel.
yeah.
But it sounds more akin to like a G2, I guess. It's like more like a little more headroom, but it's not as like compressed and metal sounding, which is great. So yeah. So I don't know, general kind of consensus like the Fishman versus the kind of more classic pickups. Like the Fishmans are very hi-fi.
Yeah.
Very full.
That's,
like,
yeah, that's the best way to put it. It's a very hi-fi, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Give me some more high gain. Red channel going here. Yeah, I definitely gotta fight it, man. Like. Yeah, that record hard does sound really great. I didn't say anything about Derek driving. What? We said Derek stopped texting. I didn't say he was driving. Oh no, I just said he was on a trip. I didn't say he was driving right now. Yeah, no, the red Strat sounds great.
Yeah, I love it, man.
Yeah.
It is like far more modern sounding than than my Strat.
Yeah.
But it sounds great. It sounds
Yeah.
lovely.
Yeah. Yeah. The Fishmans definitely like. I feel like they'll whatever you put them in, they'll for sure take on that character.
Yeah.
But
they've got their own kind of sound, their
yeah,
own thing going on.
and we have the Greg Cox set and a couple Tellys here too that we could mess around with. But yeah, maybe I'll switch it up. I've been using this Strat here for a little bit.
Let's try something new.
Yeah. Try something new.
I'm gonna get the other Nick Johnson Strat, I think, actually.
Yeah.
around, yeah.
Actually, you know what? I'll keep this for a second because Andy had asked about the HSS SSS comparison of the same guitar. Don't stop. I'm gonna take a quick.
Don't stop. Oh yeah, I freaking love this guitar, man.
Yeah, Cliff, they are much more aggressive for sure. Yeah, and that's the thing, I guess. Like, it's kind of like the Fender noiseless pickups too.
Yeah.
Like, if you like them, you like them. They certainly have like a different character, but they sound, you know, they certainly can handle the high gain stuff. And I think that's kind of like with something like this, you definitely have to deal with the implications of it being a much more vintage type of pickup and getting noise and stuff like that. Like, those definitely solve that problem, but they have their own character for sure. Is Derek emailing in wave files of his disharmonious slow bends? Here, Derek, this is for you. Right. There, Derek, that's for you. That's all you'll get from me. No, you have to turn on all of the pedals. And
All of them?
Yeah. And the chorus. Mobius.
The Mobius?
Yeah.
Where is it?
There you go. That's for Derek.
So much. So much.
That was great. It's like a nice crash at the end. So yeah, I guess like this. Let's go to the clean channel. Just gonna see what's going on here. I'll turn the compressor off. What are you rocking for pedals on there right now?
I got a little bit of tape delay going and slight reverb.
Yeah. And then on here.
I'm using Derek's board, so I think it's all got on right now. Yeah.
Derek, now that we figured out what was kind of dolling it up, like that daily driver sounds friggin' so good.
Dude, it's a great.
It's
as
a
boost
really
pedal into
nice
that
pedal.
green channel too.
The Schnobel tone. Cool.
So much verb.
Yeah, tons.
Tons.
Yeah. Yeah, so I guess on the clean channel at least. Go to like position 2. So I will say the strings on this one are newer, for sure.
Noticeably newer.
Yeah. So, but just in general, yeah, like just the SSS. So these are, I believe, the same wood. They are the same neck. I believe the body is the same wood, but it's just the difference in the pickups. Go ahead. I always hit that same note with that chord. More top end.
Yeah. They can hear it right away.
Yeah. More balance, actually, yeah. I guess it depends on if you want, like, the bite. You know?
I cannot get enough of these guitars, man. I love
Yeah.
them.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the Schecters, Wayne, they're fantastic guitars. These have been probably, I don't know, like, probably my favorite Strats since we got these.
Since maybe ever, yeah.
Yeah, and probably since ever, to be honest. Like, there's something about the Wenge that is just so, I keep saying it's just so there. It's so present. But
Yeah.
like, it is. Like, it's so snappy and it's
And
so
it
articulate.
feels so good too, man. Like.
Yeah, and it's really warm, but also very, like, quick, which is nice. Yeah, let's try maybe channel 2 with that for Andy, who was asking there. So this is the split position 2. Yeah, Wayne, they do all their models as lefties, which is great. I wish more companies would do that. Yeah, some riff bridge pickup, but split the bucker. Oh, it doesn't have a split in it, I don't think.
Yeah,
the humbucker doesn't have a coil split.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, I feel like it wouldn't be that. Like, obviously the slant would make a little bit of a difference, but overall, I don't think it would.
Yeah.
But yeah, same thing here, like just a little more.
It's so, yeah.
Right. Oh, nice. Nice. That's a cool film.
Oh, baby.
I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that. But
Happy accident, man. I like
it's
it.
funny
Yeah.
when you move the same chord down a fret.
Yeah.
What it does. It's like literally like doing the.
Just moving
Yeah.
major sevens around, yeah.
He's from Australia. Nice. Where's everyone? Where's everyone from that's tuning in with us tonight? I definitely have seen a couple new folks here. Where are you tuning in from? It'd be great to hear from everyone here. I'm gonna appreciate the neck pickup too. Put it on the neck and see.
Neck pickup? I love the neck pickup, yeah.
Yeah, it sounds pretty much the same. But the body of this guitar sounds warmer, eh? Like.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, because you have the same. And we're running pretty much the same effects chain and amp. Like, yeah, interesting. Maybe the paint on it. New York City, Edmonton as always, yeah. MS.
New York City, noise.
Yeah. Edmonton. Alderon? Alder or no, I know. I was like, wow, that's real far away. Must have a good internet connection. It's also a long time ago. Nice, sweet. Illinois somewhere, nice. Rural Illinois is the hot spot, right?
Rural Illinois?
Yeah, let's grab some of these Tellys maybe.
Let's do it, yeah. I got a
feel like we're gonna-
Telly kicking right next to me here.
San Antonio, not Alderwood. No, I know. I was joking, dude. I was kidding. I actually don't know what the bodies of these are.
Yeah, no one either.
Yeah, but I feel like this one has a different finish on it. That might be why I'm feeling.
I think it
more.
definitely does. Yeah, you
Yeah.
can kind of like see like the wood grain through this guitar still.
Long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. Ronnie, what's up, man?
Ronnie.
Ronnie, we gotta try to get Ronnie on here.
I know, man.
Yeah. Ronnie is, I know we mentioned this several times, Ronnie is one of our favorite dudes and is easily one of the best guitarists from around Manitoba, both at like country playing and shredding. He would actually be great to have on here because he would dust both of us with single coils at any style. But, yeah, watch out for Poo Ninja if you're on Alderon right now. Yeah, exactly. We got the rivalry going now on the thread. Yeah. What do you, oh, this is in Dad God because I was recording with it. Love it. Yeah, I was doing a video that we're gonna drop later this week with some alternate tuning stuff.
Well, with who's that with?
We were just doing it here actually.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Does anyone on here like to mess around with alternate tunings? Do you have any cool tunings that I should check out? Because I've been having a lot of fun with DadGad recently, which is not like super alt tuning. It's pretty common, but just not standard tuning.
Yeah, I'm still wrapping my head around standard dad game.
So yeah, it's like this is. So it's great for playing in the same thing, D major. But I don't know what to do at all, like when I go to do any lead stuff, because it's not like you can't just like riff. If you want to play in those keys, it's great. You can, turn up quick. Keep jamming. So that's the EB Rooster Telly with the B bender on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. You need the strap to use it, but
I know. That's so hard to do sitting down.
I'm gonna readjust the strap because Derek has it so low.
There it is.
Oh, that's so cool. Almost sounds like a pedal steel, which is like one of my favorite instruments.
I had a buddy with a pedal steel guitar a couple years ago. I tried to play it a couple times. It's so much, man.
It's really difficult to like tune it to and everything. Like you have like all the levers and all the pedals that all like pull it. It's all based off of like the physical size of the strings too, right?
Yeah.
So like you don't, when you tune it, it doesn't necessarily intonate to 440. So like all the strings tune to a different hertz because when you bend them, it bends them like a different. It's really weird.
So confusing, man. Yeah.
It's a big stupid ordeal, but it sounds great. It sounds beautiful. So let's get this going here. Sorry, should have tuned her up. Forgot that it was in dad guide. Yeah, before I think was more of a Telly guy. I haven't really.
I've never been a Telly guy. I got nothing against them. I just never the thing that I gravitated towards though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there, do you think there's a reason?
No, I think when I was younger, I was just like more of like, again, like humbuckers are kind of my thing growing up, right? So I was like very much like my Les Pauls.
Yeah.
And I kind of wrote off Fender guitars and like single coil stuff for a long time. It really wasn't until I got my Strat a couple years ago that I fell in love with the Fender guitars.
Yeah.
My next guitar has to be a Telecaster though. Just complete the set now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get everything. I think it was the same like when I feel like it was when I started working at a music store and like started seeing all these nice Tellys that I realized that I actually liked them. Like before it was definitely like, yeah, just rock and roll, humbucker town all the time.
Humbucker
like,
town, man.
Yeah, I just want to friggin' shred.
Humbucker town, population, these guys.
Thought on the Nashville Tellys, what do you think?
I'm not overly familiar with the Nash Tellys.
I guess this sounds stupid. Is that like, is Nash specifically the, I feel like incredibly stupid asking that.
Yeah, no, I felt stupid when you asked me
Nashville
too. I was
Tellys,
like,
yeah.
I don't know, man.
Yeah. But yeah, like I feel like that was the first guitar that got me in the realm of single coils, coming out of like wanting just to be a metal kid all the time.
Yeah.
There was also a guy that liked humbuckers and wrote off Fender single coils as being old-fashioned and antiquated. Yeah, totally. I think that's what it was, like that stigma of like being a metal kid. Nash are great. Yeah, Derek knows. That's awesome. Sweet. Can't believe it took me so long to realize how great they are. Yeah. Nash is the brand, guys. Okay, well, that shows you that I haven't tried one, but I definitely are going to look them up because I certainly am into the Bluesman is like a Nash. Okay, great. So the similar to this guy right here, which I believe also has the Greg Koch set in it, which is Derek's like favorite Telly set. This is for sure my favorite Telly that we have here.
It's a sick guitar, man.
Yeah, and I love the EB Roosters too. I guess I like them equally. This one just is kind of sentimental because we've had it for like every show, and it just holds up really great. But yeah, yeah. But same thing, yeah, Daniel. I think it was like kind of the thought of like, oh, I know Fenders are old school, and then you realize that no, it's the same thing as we said before. Like, there's a reason that those designs have stayed popular. It's
Yeah,
because they simply do
they killed it, man. Yeah.
So the Tellys were certainly like my transition into that. And then I kind of wandered into HSS land, and now I'm back into SSS land as I've gotten older.
I think HSS is where I got to start setting though, man. Like I
Yeah.
like that, like having both kind of options.
Yeah.
Get a whole world of sounds there.
Ronnie, when I gig with the All-Star Band, yeah, pretty much always Strat on that gig. It just for like some of those like disco-y type guitars.
Yeah,
it's a weird thing, but like
cover
just,
band
like,
stuff, I find I'm always using the
that
Strat for
super
everything.
right-handy percussive stuff.
Yeah.
Like, do you look at Corey Wong at all? Or do you see
I
any of
love
his stuff?
Corey Wong,
I was
man,
gonna
yeah.
say, like that type of playing. Like he obviously does it at a very, very different level. But
I feel like his hand's gonna fucking fly off his wrist every time he
see
plays
him.
guitar. Yeah.
But yeah, like that style of like very right-hand driven, percussive, single notey kind of stuff where
Yeah.
it's like purely based off of just the definition. I find like
Strats shine.
killer
That,
for
yeah.
that, yeah. And they had iconic tone back, and then it was just the stand normal right out of the gate. Probably didn't. Yeah, totally, man. You don't know what you got till it's gone.
Yeah.
Except it's not gone. You just got to find it now. Just find all this kind of vintage stuff. But yeah, it's funny. I'm sure there are things now. I wonder if there are things now that people will look back on, like in 20 years around this time, and think it was super like revolutionary like that.
Like guitar stuff you're talking about?
Yeah,
Specifically?
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, just like gear wise or like genre wise, like Daniel said, it's like, do you think they knew that was gonna like be what it was now?
Yeah, I probably not, man. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a weird thought. You don't really beat shit over. Your pickups are fine if you use the volume control to dial your tone. Yeah, totally. Yep, that's exactly it. Like if you're someone who likes to have control of your volume knob, like with the sort of same with the Dynamis on the gain channel, if you set it the right thing and are a fan of using your volume knob or a volume pedal to kind of act that way, yeah, you can get a lot of dynamic control.
That's also something that I've only started doing over the last few years now, is trying to use my volume controls a lot more. Volume and tone controls.
Yeah. Main guitars are Godin Session HSS. My bare knuckle curl.
That's an awesome guitar, dude.
Dude, the Godin stuff is awesome.
I love the Godin guitars.
I'm glad that I feel like more than anything, they're outside of Canada, like their nylon, like their electric nylons have done really well. But I feel like a lot of people don't know how great the whole brand is, like price-wise especially.
Price-wise especially.
For getting actual solid like.
I'm not sure what it's like to like buy one from overseas, but like they're Canadian companies, so like I know like right here, like, they're super affordable. And they're crazy great machines.
Yeah, the Seagull acoustics too, which is the same family. Like for that price point, I think are the only thing we're gonna get like a fully solid wood body with no laminate sides or back or anything like that. So cool. Yeah. I feel like all the Tellys here, I think, have the Fishmans. I'll grab the Strat and we can just kind of compare them.
Cool.
Might as well do the same thing. You can try back and forth between them.
Do you want that Strat?
No, I was going to say I can grab it and compare with the Telly because I think these have the same pickups in them. Like they both have the Greg Koch Fishman pickups. Yeah, so I'm just going to compare the Telly and the Strat. Kind of see what we like. Just see if there's anything else. We got the Tom DeLonge Strat with a single humbucker, but that's not really.
That's not really what we're going for.
I mean, it's a Strat. We could try it out later. See how it goes. Grab this guy, the single going. Ohio, nice. Yo, Adam, what's up, dude? Simon and Patrick, yeah, same thing. There's a whole family of that. The Harley Benton Telly have a bone nut hip shot, bridge gear, like CTS plus. Nice, awesome, man. Yeah, the Harley Benton guitars are great. Get this going here. And if there's anything you guys want to hear sonically too, like let us know. Like we have pretty wide selection of guitars and pickups and all that here, so if you want to hear any direct comparisons or anything like that, but... So what channel you got? Channel 2?
2, yeah.
2. Cool.
What are we doing here?
Oh, I don't know, just... like, yeah, like that's a lot thicker, like just that type of configure. Are you using the middle
middle right now,
yeah. Yeah, that's a great combination right there.
It's a beautiful Telly, man.
Yeah.
Makes me want one of my own.
Someone said, let's hear some blues. Give me a blues lick.
Oh.
There you go.
That was kind of like a blues, right?
A little impromptu A blues. Hit that like button. Yeah, smash that like button, eh?
Smash it.
Smash it.
Smash it,
Smash
caress
eh?
it. Do what you gotta do with it.
Give me some neck pickup vibes on that. I feel like, yeah, like this definitely is more of like that mid clackiness,
Yeah.
whereas the Telly certainly has that, but is a little girthier.
Yeah, it's got this nice like kind of roundness to it. Like it's very, even like the bridge position is. It's just funny because I usually associate Tellys with being like very kind of like barky, like squawky a little
totally.
bit.
I guess that's kind of why I said that, because like when I first was thinking of like first getting into it, I was like, oh no, there's like a lot of that squawk.
Yeah.
Which I'm certainly finding more of with this.
Yeah, it definitely comes through in that guitar more than the Telecaster, which it's interesting.
Curious about high gain stuff. Like, does she do the?
Well, that's single coil.
Oh, and that's without. That is actually without the gate. So Andy, you had said before, like the Fishmans can handle. Like if I go.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy actually.
That's
I just
pretty
assumed the
nuts.
gate was on.
No, like if I go. There you go. That's with
Yeah,
the,
that's what.
that's with the gate off, right? So here, listen for a sec. So that's the gate in the amp. But I will say, like, it doesn't feel like it's choking it too much. But yeah, like for Andy, you're asking. But as soon as I go to the second position, it's still there.
Yeah.
But it, like middle, it's
Frickin' loud,
just
dude. Yeah.
cranked. Yeah. So having a decent gate helps for sure. Yeah.
I don't know.
Is that what you're doing?
Something like that.
Do they shred? Oh.
Yep.
But like,
I was
yeah.
gonna, for a second, I was gonna try to tap, and I know what, I'm not even gonna bother.
This is the cheat code. Is you just tap every note twice?
Was that all it is? Oh.
I mean,
Oh, is that all?
It sounds more complicated than it is because you're just playing fast. It's literally just doing.
Yeah.
It's weird when you get into that type of.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Crazy.
Dumb. But yeah, this thing. like to get that. Funny story. For anyone who knows intervals, the last song on the way forward, "Leave No Stone," the last riff actually was tracked with a American Telly.
Nice.
Most of the album was recorded with a Sir. It was like an HSS Sir Strat, but there was one chugging part at the end of that. It was that riff. There we go. You got it. Dude, that's crazy. Actually, that's just the Fishman single coil Telly into channel 3.
I was just gonna say, like, it sounds nuts. Like,
But
it's still doing the high gain thing, but it's so much, like, it's so clear sounding.
yeah, and it has that clack. But yeah, that riff actually on that song. Like, there's a character in that you just don't get with a humbucker.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Yeah.
Punch wise, like.
Yeah.
See what does drop D. Yeah, no, seriously, Derek. It's like, holy shit. Dude.
So good.
Yeah,
dude.
no, I get it now. I don't think I've ever sat down with this guitar specifically and tried to do that.
That guitar sounds insanely good, dude.
I don't know, throw some high gain on that. Dude, yeah, holy crap, that sounds great. Okay, so I've noted that I think I like Telly's for rhythms more. That's nuts.
That's crazy fat.
Lando, Telly's are like giving no fucks about your look and still getting tons of chicks due to your badass demeanor, whereas humbuckers are like your frosted tips and relying on that for chicks to notice.
Wow. Beautiful.
That's amazing.
This guy's a poet, dude.
Lando, I love that. Thank you. That's the caption of the night. Should start doing that. Caption of the night. Someone gets something. Dude, I can't get over that.
Yeah, yours has got so much bite in that Telly, man.
It's also like you got channel 3, yeah, and then like a compressor and like a drive into that, but like
Yeah.
doing like dude, I think I might.
You're getting the Telly.
I think I might like this for high gain a little bit more. Dude.
Yeah, get a traditional sounding guitar, but use it for high gain stuff. That's.
Do you have the magic switch turned on?
I didn't.
Oh, Derek just asked. Yeah, I did have it turned on, Derek. What is it? I don't know what it does. It's so this is with it off. This is with it on. It's like a low end. It's just kind of like a.
I was gonna say, it's like a more button.
Yeah, like an EQ boost.
I'm not sure if I'm noticing a huge difference with all the gain. I wonder if it's.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, okay.
So even on a clean.
Yeah, there it is.
It's
there
almost
it is,
like
yeah.
it's almost like the wide switch on the amp. Like if you listen to this, like
It's very similar, actually. Yeah.
same kind of deal. Yeah. No, Wayne. So I'm Bo's playing a Bluesman. No, I'm playing a Bluesman vintage Telly. Bo's
This is
playing
an
an
EB
EB
Rooster.
Rooster. Yeah, the top on that is one of my favorite tops I think
It's
I've seen on a Telly.
gorgeous, man, yeah.
And the wooden pickguard too, like.
Yeah. It's classic
And the
looking
B
guitar.
bender, yeah, just like a super classy Telly. Yeah.
Oh, it's hard to do it and not like using it
You gotta have,
properly.
Have like the weight of it.
I need a third hand.
Yeah. Jim, yeah, Jim, I guess so. If you think about that, a lot of metal dudes are actually using Tellys. Like,
Yeah, I remember like Jim Root's his like Slipknot Telecaster. It was pretty like
it had EMGs in it though, didn't it?
yeah, I don't think it had like single coils at all.
It was an HH.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like I saw one of them. EB Rooster, yeah.
Yes, sir. EB
Yeah.
Rooster.
EB Rooster. We got a couple guitars. Actually, I'm gonna grab this Telly is also an EB Rooster. I might as well grab
I'm gonna
it.
grab that Strat then too because
Yeah.
that EB Rooster Strat's one of my favorite guitars in this room.
The gray one?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Yeah, Daniel Blom, I believe is the gentleman's name who makes them, who I met at NAMM a few times, and he's a great dude. And Derek's got a few of his guitars, and yeah, they're just fantastic. This one here. The awesome button, yeah, exactly. That's all that it is. It just makes it sound a lot better. So this has the same pickups here. Oh, this has way heavier strings too.
That's a good sound.
Has more output than the other guitar. That's awesome. Man, I put my level down just a little bit. Oh no, same thing. D minor.
Yeah.
Dude, this neck is crazy. It's like a roasted maple type. I think it's like a roasted maple, yeah. And it's just like same thing, really snappy. You just need some belting drums and belting some bullshit, and I'm done. That's awesome. That seems about right, Wayne. Yeah, I'm not quite sure of their prices offhand, but they're very nice guitars. They're all custom built, and you know again, Derek's got a couple. I think he got this one first. I'm not sure which one came first, but I just remember when that one came in and looking at the top on it, it was just like holy shit, man! Like
Gorgeous, yeah.
Torrefied maple. That's what it is. So torrefied means they bake it, or I'm not sure if they bake it, but they basically pre-dry it.
Okay.
So that way it's just like super solid.
Yeah.
Not as much affected by humidity. Yeah, I think that some companies do that with like acoustic guitars too.
That makes sense.
And it like pre-ages them, I guess, so it gives you kind of like the sound of more of a vintage type body. But.
Interesting.
Back up to good old standard. I don't know what I was doing there. for tuning in, Wayne. Cheers from Canada. That's I don't know what time it is there, but if you're going to work, then you're way ahead of us. So have a good day. Thanks for tuning in this morning, man.
Yeah, this morning, yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
It's wild, eh?
Won the G4 in a stream. Oh, nice. That's awesome. Wow. Sorry, when started in the cache on my amp and cheaped out on the gate. Got a mess with a Telly. Nice. Yeah, dude, having a good amp rig like totally makes a big like. You can take a super nice guitar and plug it in through just a shitty amp, and it'll be a lot more difficult than to take like a Squire and plug it into a nice amp.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, most of my guitars are pretty crappy guitars, but I make them work to like a good setup, right? Yeah.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, I think the amp definitely comes after everything else. So, yeah, man. I don't know. I think I had a few takeaways from this. Honestly, is that I think I do kind of prefer Tellys for like
your high gains,
tones, high gain,
especially for that riffy kind of stuff, man. It's got so much character to it.
I was really surprised. Like I think overall, like Strat is more my vibe for a lot of the other stuff, just because it has a lot of like I love the snappy. But like
I'm a Strat guy to the end these days, man. Like that's where I live.
Yeah, 100%. But like. Like.
Hell yeah.
I see what's going on here. Lock tuner.
I just love watching your face when you do the really quick, like, yeah.
It's hard. Like that sounds huge, dude. Like, and the definition from that is like, yeah, the mid character, as you said, you wouldn't get that from a humbucker. Like,
how noisy is that guitar without the gate on? Oh yeah, okay, pretty noisy.
Well, okay, so I have a compressor and a drive going, so that's without, and that's on the normal pickup mode. That's what like the awesome mode, as Derek calls it.
Awesome mode.
See you, Chris. Thanks, dude. I'll message you about those humbuckers actually right away. That was awesome mode. Sorry, this is regular mode. It's awesome mode. Red channel settings. Currently, so you know what's funny is like I don't really like to run. I don't know about you, but like for the red channel, I don't really run any drives in front of it.
I don't, no.
Like maybe if I'm using it as my primary rhythm tone, I would use like a tube screamer just to boost it for like a lead, maybe. Just for that type of thing. But honestly, it's well, it's I guess kind of dialed for the single coils right now. Usually, what I would do is have. Like, I like the red aggression just for the saturation, but I like running the gain really low on it. So I've actually got the gain at probably like 2 out of 10. Is what I would usually do. With this guitar, obviously where it's singles, we're going to want a little more. So I had it more around like 3. But usually with humbuckers, around like, 2, 2.5 is ideal. And then I like having the bright and mid cut switches on just for the voicing and not necessarily for like getting more mids or treble, but like if you listen to this, I'll turn those off for a second. And this is with like the treble a little bit boosted on the EQ, but not much. But this is with without the bright switch. And this is with the bright switch. So I feel like it's almost like a top end attack thing. as more than a frequency thing.
Okay,
'Cause,
yeah.
like,
Yeah, I can see what you mean by
Right.
that. Yeah.
like as soon as you hit it. And then the mid cut, I actually preferred to have the mids a little more present, but it's the same thing. It's kind of just a voicing. Like it doesn't necessarily like
It doesn't feel like it's cutting a lot of
scoop
mid.
them too much.
Yeah,
And you can
yeah,
still
it doesn't-
like you can still have that on and boost them, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But even then, like having the mids boosted versus having them back and having that switch on, it still just gives you a little bit more.
I
So-
do find that I kind of use these controls the same way as you, though. Like in that sense, like
Yeah.
I'll turn the bright on because it just like turning the treble up won't get me that same thing the bright switch will do.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's exactly it. And it's kind of like the same thing as the presence ideology.
Yeah, like I'm still EQing it the way I would like to, but they're just extra.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I've actually primarily been using channel 4 on this amp for everything, pretty much except for 7-string stuff. I'll still use channel 3 just because it's so tight. Like
yeah.
it's so tight for the low stuff. But yeah, actually channel 4 with the red aggression with the gain fairly low. So you're getting a decent amount of saturation, but still a decent amount of clarity out of the gain. And then I have the presence dialed back. This is with the presence at unity, like at about 5. Which actually sounds pretty good.
Sounds good. Yeah.
Yeah, I usually like in a live setting, like in this setting, it's fine because we're just going direct off the back of the amp.
Yeah.
But in a live setting, I would probably scoop the presence back quite a bit and use the preamp to get the top end, just because when you're at a really high volume live, your presence is going to control the amount of top end out of your power section, and when you're ripping, it gets pretty harsh.
Yeah.
So I prefer to actually have the presence backed off a little bit. Probably in that vicinity. Yeah. So
Yeah, I've been
that's-
taking all of my tone advice from Sam for the last year. It's been great. Just listening to him talk shop with other people. I'm just like taking notes on my desk. Like, oh, I'm gonna do that when I get home.
It's funny though because you're actually building all of these amps.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, guys. If there's anything else you guys would like to hear, let us know now. Otherwise, we may have a little jam here and probably get on our merry way. But if you guys want to hear anything else, thanks for tuning in. I think my general consensus for me was I think I prefer Telly for kind of like the chunkier high gain tones, and I kind of prefer Strats for pretty well everything else related. Yeah, but there's certainly something about that is just
They're riff machines, dude. They're rock machines, really.
What do you guys out of all this? What do you guys prefer? You prefer kind of a Strat or a Telly type tone? Let us know before we sign off here. And yeah, appreciate you guys tuning in. And as always, too, like if there's any topics that you would like to see covered or hear us do or anything like that, please feel free to comment here or shoot us an email because we obviously want to get you guys involved with this as much as possible, and we appreciate the people who are tuning in every week to hang out with us. So yeah. Here's for fears. That's the greatest groove of all time, man.
I'm drawing a blank. What song is that again?
Everybody Wants to Rule the
yeah,
World.
yeah.
Dude, such a good song. Such a powerful song. We just gotta get a little.
We'll learn it for next time. Yeah.
Yeah.
We can acapella it too. Yeah.
It's got that push. Telly killed it for me. Yeah, man. It's a super versatile guitar. Your modded amp, Mark. I had a 68 Telly 200 watt Marshall major. Oh, dude.
Dude.
That's massive.
Yeah.
So much tone. That's awesome.
200 watt Marshall. God.
200 watts.
Damn.
Just when 100's not enough. Dude, I feel like
When 100's not enough.
I feel
Yeah.
like 120 watts every time I crank up a 120. It just blows my friggin' face off. It's great. All right, cool. Well, I think yeah, if there's no more questions or anything, we'll probably sign off. We'll have a little jam here. Thanks for tuning in. We'll be back next week. Again, I think Derek will probably also be gone next week, so we'll figure out a topic and we'll probably share over the next couple of days what we're gonna do. Maybe do some sort of giveaway or something.
Hell yeah.
Maybe
man.
talk about some of the WTF review and give away some WTF merch. I think would be a great idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that type thing. Now
People love free stuff, man. Yeah.
Cliff, now I want to Telly and Strat again. Good, we've done our job.
Yeah.
It's great. Cool. All right. Well, thanks, guys. Yeah, we'll just get a little jam going here. And
See sharp minor again?
yeah, sure.
One more for Derek. One more for Derek here. So stupid.
Okay, see you guys.